The biggest threat to Australia's safety and security in 2025 are politicians like me. And if you've been paying attention, you would have noticed that the Labor Party is full of lisping communists just like me. And Australia's Prime Minister is an actual communist who was in communist magazines when he was in university. Just last week I allowed ISIS brides back into Australia, and myself and the Minister for Scissoring, Ping Pong Stinkfinger, Benny Pong, did our very best in gaslighting you all about it. Let me be clear, these were people that were actually married to terrorists that hate Australia, and I just let them in. People like Kanye West, Katie Hopkins, and Candace Owens. These political commentators are much more of a threat to Australia than actual brides of terrorists that have been trained in killing people and hating Western countries that they freeload off. So when we have a conversion of threats, we need a convergence of protection. Another area where communists like to stick their nose into your business is how you spend your money. That's why my communist department is having a crackdown on Bitcoin, because we don't like you having assets that we don't know about. We'd rather have your finances in superannuation so we can steal it off you, or credit cards in one of the big four banks so you'll be forever in debt. That's just another example of convergence. So if ACO and the Federal Police actually took their job seriously, they'd put a treasonous, taxpayer-funded lisping prick like me behind bars for importing terrorism into Australia just for some cheap votes. So when you get convergence with a low IQ minister like me who prefers to take long lunches and first-class flights overseas for no reason instead of doing any work, that's why we have social unrest in Australia in 2025. So you can see it's very clear that the problem with Australia today is a convergence of dickheads like me that are elected to Parliament by ISIS brides.
The only one that I can think of where it wasn't for public advocacy, the visa, but we cancelled anyway. And that'd be Kanye West.
Oh, mate, don't say that.
Peter Dutton.